And check out the view from the CTV Skywatch camera looking out to the east there, and you can see how we've got fairly cloudy skies right now, although we did have lots of sunshine earlier today. Just a little bit of daytime heating, popping up some cloud cover here in the south, and to the west, the Continental Divide, a little more cloud cover. 18 degrees is where we're at right now. That is our daytime high. We got down to -1 at 5 a.m. this morning, but we didn't stay there very long. Winds are out of the west at 19 kilometers per hour, and that's helping to push a little bit of that cloud cover from BC across the mountains and into our area. Humidity levels at 21%, but the barometric pressure is falling a little bit, indicating just that low pressure that has skipped across. And that's pretty much what we're seeing right now here. And as far as that cloud cover goes, we're not looking at any real active weather, but we're looking at some really nice temperatures. Average for Lethbridge at this time of year is 15 degrees, so we've certainly exceeded that. And tomorrow we will as well, again, beat that temperature as we hit 23 degrees. And all these areas are going to be popping up in pretty healthy numbers as we get into tomorrow. To the west of the Continental Divide, temperatures looking very nice as well. I know some people are vacationing in southern BC right now, had some time off this month, so they're out there camping, so conditions are pretty good. You can see, though, that we are watching some disturbances, mostly tracking to the north, although we are seeing some bands of cloud cover drifting across, and that's what we're having move across the mountains here. But the active weather, where there's watches and warnings out for heavy snowfall, is in through northern BC and then northern Alberta. Yesterday we talked about the area from Grand Prairie up to High Level looking like possibility of some snowfall and some freezing drizzle there. Right now it looks like just High Level, and then north of that is where that active precipitation is going to be in the form of snowfall. Here in the south, though, we have an area of high pressure that's going to, over the next few days, move even further north. So that's why those disturbances are going to be more or less isolated to the north, although the interior of BC could see a little bit of cloud cover continue to move in for the next few days, and some shower activity could be attached to that as well. But our area of high pressure on this side of the Continental Divide should stay fairly strong over the next several days. We're looking at Monday as a bit of a partial breakdown, chance of a shower or two on that day, and then recovering again as we get into Tuesday. So you can see on the radar here, it wants to indicate some pop-up showers in various areas, but mostly the concentration is to the north. And in the forecaster, we are looking at that cloud cover that's making its way across, and it's also showing an indication of possibly some showers that maybe are not making their way down to the surface because the winds, crosswinds, are strong in a lot of areas in southern Alberta today. As we get into Friday, just a little bit of mix of a cloud cover coming in, similar to what we saw today, but temperature-wise, wait till you see the 5-day forecast. We're looking at some pretty nice conditions. 8 degrees in St. John's right now. There is some showers in the Halifax area, trough of low pressure moving up the eastern seaboard, and then there's another system moving across the Great Lakes, a weak low pressure that's already causing some showers in the Ottawa area. That'll move off and give them a sunny day tomorrow. 5 degrees in Winnipeg right now. We've got sunshine in Regina and Saskatoon. 15 degrees in Edmonton. 21 in Kelowna. Sunny in Vancouver. We've got some light snowfall in Whitehorse right now, part of that low pressure center that's moving across northern BC into northern Alberta, and a sun and cloud mix in Yellowknife. East Kootenay, you're looking at a few clouds tonight. 5 degrees for a low. Tomorrow, the bulk of the day mainly sunny. Could see a little bit of late afternoon build up and a small risk of a shower. Crow's Nest Pass clear tonight, sun and cloud mix tomorrow, 18 degrees for a daytime high, and yeah, it'll be a little windy, gusting to 70 in the afternoon. Medicine Hat clear tonight, sunny tomorrow, 25 degrees for a daytime high for you. And here in Lethbridge, we're looking at a few clouds tonight. You already saw that on the Skycam shot. 7 degrees for a low, 23 for a high tomorrow. Mostly sunny, but once again, daytime heating could pop up a little late afternoon cloud cover, so be aware of that. But look at those numbers, 23, 18, 16. Monday's the day, 12 degrees with a chance of that shower activity, but then we start to see the recovery as far as conditions go. 10 degrees right now. It could be a little conservative. We could be at 13 as we get into Tuesday, and then back up into the higher teens for the rest of the week. So we're in a really good stretch here in southern Alberta for the next while. Now, Dory's story, the continuation of the trek of the Meet Mike visits. Enjoy. During April, University of Lethbridge President Mike Mann continued his mission to reach out to high school students across southern Alberta. His first visit was to Vulcan to talk to students at County Central High School.
We're very excited to have him be part of our assembly and to come and deliver a message that I think is so important for students to hear.
So many of our students come from small towns in southern Alberta, in fact small towns from all over Alberta, and so we feel a real responsibility to help students understand that the transition to the University of Lethbridge can be one that is not as scary as maybe the transition to a university in a very large urban setting, and also to help them see the university as a real welcoming place that wants to see students from smaller communities make that trek to Lethbridge, and really wants them to understand that they can be really successful as students at the University of Lethbridge.
Later in the month, President Mann brought his message of post-secondary education to Notre Dame Collegiate High School in High River.
We do get many, many students from High River because, again, even though they're kind of in the shadow of Calgary, many of them are in High River for a reason, and that is they are in their community because they wanted to live in a smaller community, wanted to have the experience of smaller community living. So again, while many would think that many of those students would go to Calgary, and many do, lots come south because they're really interested in maintaining that connection to a smaller community.
Dory's Story, brought to you by Langenberg Optical, once again voted best of the best.